Happy Friday. Welcome back to math today. Today we are going to be working in your Envisions math book. And for this activity, you will need your Envisions math book, a pencil, and a crayon. Just one crayon, any color. Pencil, math book, crayon. So go ahead and pause the video and grab the materials that you need. All right, welcome back, friends. Today for math, our learning target is going to be this. It says, I can count and color to show numbers 4 and 5. So we're going to be counting objects in groups of 4 or 5 and showing that we know how many there are by coloring boxes to match. So we'll be doing our counting and marking out and coloring to show how many. So in our math book, we're going to turn to page 26 for our solve and share. Page 25 for our solve and share. And then for our lesson today that you will be posting on Google Classroom, you will need page 27. And then together, we will work on page 28. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and open to those pages. All right, friends, I went ahead and tore out page 25 so that you guys can see my paper better. When I was coloring on the computer the other day, I had a hard time staying in the line. So I wanted to use our actual math papers today for our lesson. So on page 25, our directions say that Chippy the Chipmunk found these nuts in the tree. So I want you to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles in your tree with your pencil. 5 circles in your tree with your pencil. Now, I just told you how many there are, but we want to double check to make sure that we have the right amount because we may have drawn too many or not enough. So we want to double check that we have 5. So let's go back and count and mark them out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. Good. So next to our tree over here, it says that there are 2 groups and one of them matches the number of nuts that Chippy or Chips found in the tree. So what number did we just count? 5. So we want to find the boxes that are shaded that have 5 colored in rectangles. So let's count the orange one first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a 5th box right here, but it's not colored orange. So this is the number 4. We don't want that. Let's count the next one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like this rectangle right here matches the number of acorns or nuts in the tree, so we're going to circle it to show 5 is the same as 5. Chips found 5 acorns or nuts in the tree. Okay, when you're finished with that, go ahead and flip to the back for our guided practice. All right, friends, we're going to start down with number 1 on our guided practice. In our first question, we have some oranges, a group of oranges. So we want to count and mark out to make sure that there are 4. And then we're going to shade the boxes so that we can match that number. We're going to shade 4 boxes. So let's count and mark out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So since there are 4 oranges, now we want to show 4. They've already done it for us, but we're getting some practice in. So let's frame and color. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you shade and color, you can use your crayon for that. Okay? Even holding my little clipboard up, I still got a little out of the lines. But this helps us subbatize. That means as soon as our eyeballs see it, we know, ooh, right away, we can see that there are 4 oranges because we colored 4 boxes, and there's 1 left over. Okay, let's go down to the next practice problem. Remember, when we count and mark out, we put 1 line through 1 orange at a time to make sure that we count them all. So let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 oranges. We want to make sure that there are 5 over here. We're not going to scribble across all at one time, all the boxes. We want to make sure that we color 1 at a time so we get them all. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yep, that matches. So right away, our eyeballs can look at this group of boxes and see all of them are colored in. And we know that there were 5 to start with. So our eyeballs can subitize right away and say, oh, there are 5 oranges. 5 matches 5. Great job, friends. If you need more time to shade each box in, go ahead and pause the video to do that. If not, we're going to go ahead and turn to the next page. Okie dokie, artichokies. On this page, we have a picture of Marta, and this is the page where you see some fruit. This is going to be the page you do by yourself and turn into your Google Classroom. We're going to flip to the back, page 28, and do this page together, okay? Let's start with our pairs at the top. We're going to count and mark them out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we want to color our boxes to match that number, 1 at a time. When we color, we go from left to right. So we have 1. I'm not going to skip any boxes. I'm going to color the next one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So right away, our eyeballs can look at that and see, oh, there are 5 pairs because all those boxes are colored in. Okay, let's go down to the next problem. Let's do your bananas. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 bananas. So let's color to match. Starting on the left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, our eyeballs can look at that right away and see, look, there are 4 boxes colored in. There's one that's not colored in. So I know that there are 4 bananas. Such smarty patardies. Kiss your brain. All right, next, let's do our apples. Ready? Let's count and color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for our apples, we're going to color 5 boxes. 2, 3, 4, and 5 to match. And right away, we can subitize and see how many boxes did we just color in? 5. So if we didn't even see this part of our paper, and let's say Grandma asked, how many apples did you just count, honey? You can look at your boxes and say, oh, Grandma, there are 5. I colored 5 boxes to match. Okay? All right, here's our challenger. Look at that blank spot right there and say, challenger. Oh, yeah. For the challenger, we're going to pick a fruit, and we are going to draw 4 of that fruit and then color our boxes to match. So let's go ahead and let's draw 4 grapes. Our grapes would be little circles. So let's draw 4 of them. Make sure to draw with your pencil first, and then you can color it in so that if you accidentally need to erase your shapes, that's all right. Crayon's a little harder to erase, and you can even color your grapes in if you'd like. After you draw your 4, we're going to count and mark them out to make sure you have them all. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with our crayon, we're going to color over here our 4 boxes to match from left to right. And I know that when I'm finished coloring, I should have 1 white box left. Okay. When you're finished with this side, you're going to flip back to page 27 to complete and upload to your Google Classroom. Remember to count and mark out and then color to match how many you counted. I know you're going to rock it out. Remember to hit that learning target by counting and coloring to show that you know, because you're smarty patardies, numbers 4 and 5. I'll see you next week for math, friends. Have a good weekend.